Mr. Musk, did you get a classified briefing?
The roof. It's a head conversation.
Was your briefing about China?
Just put the Space Force on the roof.
Mr. Musk, what did you talk about in your meetings?
Anything I can do to be helpful, I just would like us to have a good outcome here.
You got it.
All right.
All right, Elon, thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
The guy that bought off the entire Trump administration for access to anything he wants was seen leaving the Pentagon after meeting with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. They didn't want to answer any questions about the shady meeting without checking in with Musk's purchased president first.
It was meant to sort of undermine whatever relationship the Pentagon has with Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a patriot. Elon Musk is an innovator. Elon Musk provides a lot of capabilities our government and our military rely on, and I'm grateful for that. We welcomed him today to the Pentagon to talk about DOGE, to talk about efficiencies, to talk about innovations. It was a great informal conversation. The rest of that reporting was fake. There was no war plans, there was no Chinese war plans, there was no secret plans. That's not what we were doing at the Pentagon.
I might add that I think Elon, if they ever wanted to do that, I think Elon wouldn't do it. I think he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't want to put himself in that position. But if you read what's out of the New York Times, it's such a dishonest newspaper. It's such garbage. It's, it used to be called all the news that's fit to print. Well, it's all the news that's not fit to print. They have fake sources, or they don't have sources. I think they make most of it up. But this was a made-up story.
If y'all notice that every time anyone defends the secretive and provenly badly explained actions of Elon Musk, they never give any damn evidence to their claims. Especially since those claims are always, he's a genius, a patriot, an innovator that saves people by firing them and taking away their health care. It's a constant cycle of character witnesses to convince people he's honest when he's shown himself to be completely the opposite. Listen to Pentagon spokesperson Sean Parnell say the same damn thing.
And Elon Musk is coming today for a Pentagon visit. Super excited about that, Lawrence, because Elon Musk is a patriot. He's smart. Right. He's a great businessman. He's an innovator. We look forward to the ideas that he's bringing to us here today.
It's the same rhetoric that Trump, Hegseth, Lutnick, Caroline Leavitt, and the rest of the MAGA party used to describe the guy that refuses to bring his proof of waste, fraud, and abuse to a congressional hearing. Why should anyone give a damn what Sean Parnell thinks of Elon Musk when it's his job to defend him?
There's several reports circulating about Elon getting classified information, operation stuff. They tell me that's not true. Can you say that on record that none of that has happened? This is about the waste, fraud, and abuse.
Yeah, on the record, that is completely fake. And let me show you, this started with this New York Times headline, and they've since changed it, but Musk set to get access to top secret U.S. plan for potential war with China. This is egregious. This is fake. The New York Times should retract this story, 5 anonymous sources. I've been on bilat calls with the secretary. I see how hard he's working to implement the president's agenda and pursue peace through strength. This type of garbage from the New York Times undermines that process and undermines our mission. It shouldn't happen at all. Elon Musk is just coming over here for a visit. Again, he's an innovator. This is a guy that shot a rocket at thousands of miles an hour that's thousands of pounds. And as it landed back on the Earth, it was grabbed out of midair by a giant robot arm. We want a guy like Elon Musk in the Defense Department to help us come up with creative solutions to the problems that we face in the day. But this article is ridiculous. It's fake, and I can confirm that on the record.
It's just hurtful to the country.
They don't expect anyone to ask themselves why SpaceX missions have anything to do with Elon Musk's knowledge, an invasion of our federal government under the cover of darkness. And it definitely has nothing to do with the New York Times article that cited several sources stating that he was going to meet about war plans in the case of a conflict with China. The Pentagon was scheduled on Friday to brief Elon Musk on the U.S. military's plan for any war that might break out with China, is what 2 U.S. officials said on Thursday. Another official said the briefing would be China-focused without providing additional details. A fourth official confirmed Musk was to be at the Pentagon on Friday but offered no details. It would bring into sharp relief the questions about Musk's conflicts of interest as he ranges widely across the federal bureaucracy while continuing to run businesses that are major government contractors. In this case, Musk is a leading supplier to the Pentagon and has extensive financial interests in China. The chief Pentagon spokesperson, Sean Parnell, who we just heard from, initially did not respond to a similar email seeking comment about why Musk was to receive a briefing on the China war plan. Soon after the Times published this article on Thursday evening, Parnell gave a short statement. The Defense Department is excited to welcome Elon Musk to the Pentagon on Friday. He was invited by Secretary Hegseth and is just visiting. Yeah, he's just out there hanging out, having a couple or dozen shots with Pete Hegseth, which is an odd explanation to give when Hegseth claimed that he was there to talk about Doge and efficiency right before Trump claimed that the Times had no sources at all. This after posting a similar fake news message that Musk went on to endorse with his own threat. The New York Times is pure propaganda. Also, I look forward to the prosecutions of those at the Pentagon who are leaking maliciously false information to the New York Times. They will be found. So first of all, why are MAGA supporters so comfortable with the fraud, waste, and abuse guy still hopping on his platform to call for prosecutions of Pentagon sources? That after calling for impeachments of judges and attacks on decorated veterans. Why does he think he can tell law enforcement what to do? Who the hell does he think he actually is here? Secondly, they should get their story straight, because who will they find and prosecute when Trump claimed there were no Pentagon sources? They're just flailing and issuing threats like the authoritarians that they are. It works well with their bloodthirsty base and water-carrying media figures that apply their skewed logic to anyone who crosses their boss, Elon Musk. It's actually very pathetic.
Finally, they got three defendants will face full force of the law for using Molotov cocktails to fire up Tesla cars and those charging stations. These guys, 5 to 10 years in prison, they should be looking at, and they should be giving up who organized it and who's paying them. And this guy, John Cusack, who's an actor with marginal success, is actually calling on March 29th to be the day to blow up Teslas, and Crockett too. Well, he should be indicted.
Well, there's something different about this moment, because Democrats, this is what they do. Radical Democrats, they burn stuff. We saw it in the Summer of Love, but there was no consequences. The local DAs let them right back on the street. There was no prosecution of these folks. Now you got the feds involved.